Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 18 of Crusader Kings 2 with the Reaper's Due DLC. Things aren't going particularly fantastic for us at the moment because we lost a lot of land when our last ruler died. But what we are going to do at the moment is have a look and see if... Why do we have a small group there? Are you a retinue or something? We're going to try and see if we can find another war to start and see if we can take some land back. Let's just have a look. We don't have any retinues. Could we get a retinue? Our retinue limit is 343. We're making some decent money. Most of these would require a retinue cap larger than what we have, so we can't really do anything here. So, what about this one then, Austrasia? You have how many troops? 2.43k. How many do I have? I have 1.87k. You don't have any pacts. We do have a claim on Austrasia. And we could probably call our mother in to help us. But I think I'd like some additional troops before we attempt to do this. Let's just have a quick look at our levy. Yeah, because at the moment our levy's very weak. We want that to recover a little bit here. There's a rumour that one of the local nobles might be corrupt. Use it as you see fit. Righteous imprisonment on our wife. Why can we imprison you? Because she's the leader of a plot. Who or what is she plotting? You are plotting to kill my cousin. That's fine, actually. I don't mind if you do that. You're no longer my spy master. You have been murdered. Okay, well, at least we got a new spy master. You want to be on the council anyway. You are a powerful vassal, but let's put you there. And I think what we'll do with you, because we might want a chance of actually getting you killed off, let's go and get you studying technology down in Byzantium. So you are going to study tech there. Let's actually just put you right in Constantinople. If you get killed off, you get killed off. Not too much of an issue to me. So what we're trying to do at the moment is let the levy recover. I might even consider getting mercenaries, because if we can take Austrasia, it would be brilliant for us. I'm not even sure what the de jure capital of Burgundy is. But yeah, we did lose a lot of land that we would like to try and take back. The levy is recovering, although quite slowly. So we are going to have to wait on that one a little bit. There's a few other little places down here that we could try and take. Who is... Right, are you independent? You've got like 700 men. Declare war. We could make you a tributary. We don't have a de jure claim on you, which is unfortunate. What about La Marche? You are... the Duchess of Provence. Again, we can make tributary. We don't have any de jure claims on these things yet. This is probably Bavaria, I would assume. Duke of Franconia. Oh, no, maybe not. But again, we only have the tributary offer here. So we do need to try and take some of this land if we can. Let's have a quick look and see how the army is doing. So, what have we got now if we wanted to put an army together? We've got 2.34k men, and you have got 3.10. So he's building up faster than we are. But I think what we do is we go ahead and hire ourselves some mercenaries. We don't need to go overly expensive, although they are all pretty much overly expensive. We could get some sort of cheaper ones. Let's get some cheaper mercenaries. Oh, that's why I disbanded all my levies in the wrong place, didn't I? I thought I was in my own land and I was in somebody else's. That was stupid of me. Can we disband this unit? No, special event troops. So we don't want to disband you. Invest in technology. Let's go for military organisation again. Gets our limit up for retinues. Let's also go for improved keeps. Let's get you guys all together. Now, we haven't got any levies raised, but I think what we can do now is we can go straight in over here, before anybody else does, we can declare war on you. We've got a de jure claim on Austrasia, so we'll go and send that. We can call in our mother, who may come and help us, but there's no guarantees. We are going to raise personal and vassal levies, and we're going to march all over here to Bourbon and put everyone together. There's only 81 troops up there, but we'll get as many in place as possible. Mother is coming to help. Fantastic. So once everybody gets here in place, because we've got a fair decent number of troops now, we should be able to win this battle quite easily. Let's go ahead and group you guys all together. I am leading the centre, which is still not a bad thing. What's your combat ability? You've got decent combat ability. You were already on that side, though. Let's put you... You're terrible. You're all terrible. You're not too bad at defence. We'll put you on that flank. I think that's all of our forces together. So the first thing that we're going to do is march straight to the north and attempt to take their army out, because they're going up here to attack Mother's army. We probably won't get there in time to stop them from losing that. We've also got a province up here with some additional forces that I hadn't noticed before. They're moving in here to the island. They were. They've now changed their mind. We caught out that 48 stack. Let's go down here. You guys can come along as well. So they're heading to Trier. So we've got quite a lot of disjointed provinces all over the place. But we should win these battles with the greatest of ease, really. And go ahead and make sure that everybody is grouped together. Let's go and start by sieging out your capital before we do anything else. I do want to keep our eye on where that army is heading to. Rise of the Shire, well, we're not too bothered about that. We've almost caught you guys, actually. You're going down to Bourbon, are you? Come to my attention that the chat... Okay, so somebody else is trying to fabricate claims against me. It's decided to go ahead and use a claim on my title. That is fine. We're in another war now. Oh, it's because it's the Rise of the Shire. That is fine. Your experience in matters of war has increased, and there are many things you will do differently in future battles. What will you focus on? Master of flat terrain, focus on cavalry. What is our... Right, we've got heavy infantry. Focus on heavy infantry. If we do that, we should get some serious bonuses. Already up to 54% here. So let's go and start sieging out your capital. And we definitely want to try and... oh, why, are you trying to reform an army? Well, we can't allow that, can we? We're just going to throw troops at us that we can easily siege out. So let's go and try and take back this. Dijon was our original capital, so if we can take that back, it'll actually be quite good for us. So we do want to grab that. We have a budget deficit. Right, this is going to be a problem now, because this means that the mercenaries might leave. So we want to take the mercenaries, and we want to dismiss the mercenary company. But that's now fine, because we have the numbers needed to win the battles on our own. But we do want to try and make sure that we keep on top of killing the enemy's armies. Don't want to give him time to recuperate. There are dangerous factions, which is fine, I guess. There's some more sort of breakaway bits going on. But this is good. The more fragmented France becomes, then the easier it is for us to try and take bits and pieces from them. So we don't really mind that all too much. There's still a few bits and pieces that we could potentially lose. There's also still an epidemic going on, apparently. A son was born, so my nephew has had a son. Let's go ahead and make you Kenneth. Again, we'll keep with the Patreon names, as many as I can remember. So we should win this siege, and then we'll go down there and deal with you. Oh dear. We've got phantom pains. Well, that's not good. We don't want Afro to die. He doesn't have an heir yet. Ah, we've been successfully treated. Fantastic. Let's give a little bit of more money to our physician that we can't afford to pay. We should win this siege. What have we got here? He's gotten back to me with 2 possible courses of treatment. The first one is a simple concoction with a few dangerous but limited effect. He recommends surgery instead. He says it has a higher chance of success, but I would risk permanent damage to my already impaired nervous system. So, take the concoction. 50-50 chance of successful treatment or an upset stomach. 80% chance of successful treatment or 20% chance of permanent nerve damage. Let's roll the dice. See what happens. This is where we get completely killed or something. We have a victory. Phantom pain will be removed. Fantastic. So we won that battle. And I think we still need to try and take the rest of your army out. Our levy is getting seriously depleted. We want to try and win as many of these battles as possible. There is a limit to the amount of war score you can get from battles. So you cannot win just by... we've got a tech increase. You cannot win a war literally just by fighting. But we'll siege down this this city. Hopefully it won't take too long. We've been given a hunting dog. Fantastic. Let's call you Hunter. So that's going to give us some extra martial and some extra health. Our court chaplain has now died, so we need to replace you. We've still got 33 martial, but that is fine. So we have a... don't have many options for a court chaplain. Just our court physician, which we don't really want to use. Let us go and... where's the option? It's under intrigue. We want to... invite a holy man to court for 5 piety. Let's get a couple. And see if we've got anyone that we can actually now give this position to. Well, he's got 30 learning. I mean, no wonder it wants him to go. But no, you'll do. You're our court. You are our chaplain. And you are going to go to Rome. I don't know why I do this. It's not like we've got any problems with religion at the moment, really, anyway. 95% at winning this war. I assume, yeah, our mother's still in the war, but she's not really doing an awful lot to help. He still has a white-flagged army, which isn't going to serve him any at all, really. There's our victory. There's 100%. Offer peace. Enforce demands. And we now have the kingdom of Asturias. So Dijon wants to be our capital. We can't make that our crown focus yet, but we did have some really good upgrades over here. We're not controlling this ourselves directly. The Duke of Burgundy is still our vassal. And he's a little bit annoyed that he isn't on the council. Really, we want to be the Duke of Burgundy, though. But I think before we do that, yeah, because we are the King of Burgundy, surely we should be the Duke of Burgundy. We could attempt to try and revoke his title. Again, we can probably afford the prestige hit, but it does cause people's opinion to drop. Successor nomination. This is for the Kingdom of Asturias. Well, we don't actually have a heir at the moment, which is a little bit problematic. So Asturias is agnatic elective. We want Burgundy really to be agnatic elective as well. But we can't do this yet because we haven't reigned for 10 years and some people still have negative opinions of us, which is something that we still need to work on. In fact, we've now got a lot of disloyal vassals. So the Duke of Burgundy really doesn't like me. I assume you are residing in... oh, you're leading troops. But if you're the Duke of Burgundy, where do you call home? Probably Dijon. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have got our Chancellor trying to improve relations in there if we can. Because, yeah, a lot of people dislike us at the moment. And they're all the powerful ones. Now then, do we have any council positions? See, none of the people on the council are powerful vassals. So, And you're all terrible. What's our current... You're 11. We could make you the Chancellor. You're just crap at everything. You are better than our current Spy Master, though. So... we could make you our Spy Master. That makes you a little bit happier. And then we'll get you studying technology down in Constantinople, because you might get killed off. So that's always a good plan. Who else? I'm always clicking the wrong buttons in this game. It's absolutely terrible. Who could we put in over here? So, you're terrible at everything. You're not a bad marshal, actually. We can get a better marshal out of this. So let's go ahead and make you our marshal. And you are going to train troops in our capital for the time being. You are going to collect taxes in the capital as well. Did I just misclick completely there? Collect taxes in the capital. Okay, so that should help. We are threatening. Well, that's unsurprising. Successor nomination. Yeah, we can't do that yet. We've got claims on loads of stuff. Claim on the Kingdom of France. Claim on the Petty Kingdom of Northumbria, which we're not that bothered about. The Duchy of Luxembourg. Duchy of Normandy. Haven't got any sort of claims of our own, but this is good. Let's go ahead now and make sure we drop the levies down. Let them recover for the time being. So we've gained some more land now, which is good, although some of it is being held by the wrong people. Call to arms from Mother. We will accept. Who are you fighting against? You are fighting against... oh, you're fighting against a host. Well, let's go ahead and raise... let's raise the vassal levies. I suppose we should raise them all, really. We don't have a lot of troops. We'll disband this unit up here. We've got to come and help here. Mother has always come to our aid whenever we needed her. Dog is growing. We gained some prestige. Obviously, we want to try and get our prestige up to 2,000 as quickly as we can, because if you have 2,000 prestige, then you get the maximum bonus to opinion with vassals. So we do want to try and get rid of that host. We can righteously imprison somebody. Our vassal, the Duchess of Upper Lorraine. That's gone away already, though, because auto-stop plots is on. This is what happened last time. This is how I ended up becoming a tyrant. We seem to be a little bit short of commanders at the moment. So let's get a few people in. Oh, you've got some good modifiers going on there. You're terrible. I guess you guys will do. All the people that don't like us, you know. So if they get killed in battle, that's fine. So yeah, you are my vassal. You're the Duke of Lower Lorraine. If you get killed or wounded or maimed, then I'm fine with that. You don't like me. So anybody that doesn't like me, you're all going to go and lead the armies. Right, let's march over here and go and see if we can deal with this host. Okay, some relations are going up. That's good. But come on, Afro, you need to have a son. Already at 54% here. We're going to try and siege this back if we can. For too long, you have restricted the political influence of your vassals. It's time has come that to give the council more power. Yeah, we'll give the council the ability to decide whether or not we can declare war. Usually, it's easy enough to get them to agree, and that is part of the whole Conclave DLC anyway. So, this is my kingsman. Count Seguin of Nevers. You have provided me with proof that the Count... oh, the Count has been viciously slandering me. You're my vassal. Threaten him to stay out of factions. You left at the evidence. Fine. Fine. Who can we arrest now? Righteous imprisonment. My vassal. Let's attempt it. Yep, he's locked away. Good stuff. Now I am being raided over here, which is annoying, but I mean, what else can I do? I'm trying to help with this this thing over here. We have managed to siege that back. Let's go down here and attempt to deal with these raiders. Then we'll come back and deal with the host. My commander was... Now, you were the Count of Foix, the guy who didn't like me. And you were killed in battle. Exactly one of the things that I wanted to happen. Or at least exactly one of those things that was possible to happen that would have been nice if it did, and indeed it did. So, who is now the Count of Foix? You. And you actually like me a little bit, which is not too bad. That host war is over. Let's go ahead and move you guys all over to... I own this, don't I? This belongs to me, so we can go and disband the troops over here. At least I think we can. My prisoner is complaining about his dark cell and dungeon, asking for more suitable accommodation. Let's stick him in the oublet. See how you like that. Let's go ahead and disband the levies. So how are things looking now? We again still need to make sure that we keep people sucked up to as much as possible. Quite a lot of people that really, really dislike us. Actually, not all that many. There's enough, though. There's enough to cause a problem. Some of it will go away as prestige goes up. Your opinion of me really isn't great. Because I declared war and usurped a title, you desire the kingdom. Yeah, we might have to do something about you. I wonder what the chances would be of making you disappear. 279 odd %. I think that is definitely something we should go for. We'll see how many people get called into that before we start doing any bribes. But that is all I've got time for on this video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. I'll see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.